region. We have seen Israel, Iran, and US, the tension between that and the conflict which is going on right now. What's the Palestinian view regarding that?
Thank you so much indeed, Sahil, for having me today, and many thanks to ANI at large, of course, for having me. When you talk about our view as a Palestinian, because we had been suffering from the wars, battles long time ago, so that we are totally, utterly against any war to be erupted everywhere, anywhere around the world. So that when it came to the current battle between the United States of America and Israel from one side, and of course Iran from the other side, we utterly, completely against this war. It's a principle for us as a Palestinian, and it should be principle for any human being. But again, when it came to this issue, we could not isolate what is happening right now between or in Iran and the Gulf states and Israel. We cannot isolate it from its root, the roots itself, which we as a Palestinian used to take it back to the 1917, November 2nd, by issuing Balfour Declaration. The war in the Middle East was declared at that exact day. So that we should analyze and discuss the war the battle that is going right now, and it is a macro level, I mean, related to the Middle East issue, and in the center of it, of course, is the Palestinian question.
Talking about the impact of this conflict, because we have seen that US, Israel attacked Iran in retaliation attacked. They have also the drone attack has taken place in Saudi, or you could say UAE, Kuwait. We have seen now US has also shut the embassy in Kuwait following the attacks. What kind of impact it can have on the GCC countries right now? How do you look at the equation?
Look, Israel and the United States of America started this war, started this battle, but they can start it. But how to end this war? No one, and it's no one can know how it will be end and who can end this war. So that, unfortunately, Iran also attacked the Gulf states, attacked United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and especially in the Saudi Arabia, it seems that they attack also the refinery, the main refinery place in the Saudi Arabia, I mean, Dhahran refinery, I think Dhahran refinery manufacturer in Saudi Arabia, which is, of course, something is completely unacceptable from our side as the Arab. But again, this is something that the United States, Israel was started it, but again, unfortunately, we did not know how it will be deteriorated and what is, by the end of the day, what bad news we will going to have in the upcoming hours.
Talking about that, Israel has also attacked Hamas, Hezbollah, in retaliation. How do you respond to that?
We should differentiate between Hamas and the Israeli attack against Hezbollah and the Israeli macro war that is launched against the Palestinian people. Again, this war was not started just on October 7th, as they would like us to believe. This war was started again and again and again by the United Kingdom when they issued the Balfour Declaration. This war was started long time ago, before the establishment of the State of Israel, when the Jewish terrorist gangs, and when I say Jewish terrorist gang, this is the exact name that they have it, Lehi and other, was launched a lot of conduct a lot of massacres against the Palestinian people, even before the establishment of the State of Israel. Just to remind you that two of the Israeli prime ministers, Menachem Begin, who was the prime minister of Israel in 1977, and Ishaq Shamir, who was the prime minister of Israel in 1994, was wanted terrorists before 1948 to the British mandate. So that when we say that Israel is attacking Hamas, this is to minimize the issue. We all fallen in the Israeli propaganda and repeating it. Israel is attacking the entire Palestinian people at large. Israel is attacking the Palestinian people. Israel and its Jewish settler gangs, of course, terrorist settler gangs in West Bank, is attacking the Palestinian in a daily pace. In a daily pace, they are enduring they are conducting tens of terror attacks against the Palestinian people. You cannot justify and say that Israel is attacking Hamas, while Israel is the one who was created and established Hamas, and this is a factual issue. No one can, even the Israeli cannot argue on it. So that this is the point. Israel is attacking the Palestinian people at large, not Hamas, and please try, all of you here in India, to correct this narrative.
Talking about Ali Khamenei, because of the strikes, he died during the strikes, after the strikes itself. But what kind of impact it can have around the region? Because can that lead to instability? What's your view regarding this?
Absolutely, it's gonna listen. This man, whether you like him or you did not like him, is a spiritual man, is a cleric man, so that he have a lot of millions of followers all from around the world. And in India, there is tens of Shiite, Muslim Shia here in India and in other places, of course, in Asia, so that all of those people is deeply affected, deeply being harmed, deeply being feeling that this attack is a personal issue to them. So that, and again, we cannot take it and isolated it from what did many of the evangelical Christian in America is announcing day and night when they are talking about a religious war that should be, they are trying to start a religious war in the region. But why everyone is just insisting on Ali and Mr. Khamenei alone? There are 167 child has been dismembered, killed, isolated, and some of them is already vanished. I mean, already there is no any piece of them is still behind them. Why no one is talking about them? In one shot, they killed 167 child in a school.
Right. This brings me to the last question. Wanted to know about how the situation in the ground reality. What's the condition right now in Palestine because of this?
To be very frank, in Palestine, any critical situation in the Middle East itself, any new battle, any new war, any use of the missile will affect us and will harm our question hardly, of course. Now all the in Iran, so that this is a good opportunity for the Israeli fanatic people who is using it to utilize their agenda to expel the Palestinian people, especially in West Bank, and to kill more Palestinians in Gaza. Just if anyone monitoring what happened on the ground since the start of this war 3 days ago, he know that how much the Israeli took a step forward to devastate and to make our life in West Bank in particular very hard, and checkpoints, closure, and all of this stuff is there, prohibiting the people from praying in Al-Aqsa Mosque and many other measures. That will become, after even the war, will come to it and will become permanent measures.
A subset to that question itself, the last question, do you think there is a way to peace in the region now?
Absolutely, 100%. When anyone is talking about the peace, yes, peace is something at our hand as a human being, as international community. Peace has bases. International law should be the base for the peace. The agreed resolution should be the basis and the base for the peace itself. And we in Palestine, we used to talk about peace day and night. Anyone here, the Israeli side, talk about peace long time ago. Anyone talk about the two-state solution from the Israeli side? The peace for us, for EU in India, for anyone mean the two-state solution. The Israeli is day and night calling for, there is no room for the two-state solution. There is no room for for the Palestinian to have statehood. There is no room for the Palestinian to have even the Palestinian Authority itself. They are calling for dismembering and dismantling the Palestinian Authority itself. And, of course, taking a lot of measures. On top of that, the suffocating financial measures to bankruptcy the Palestinian government itself.
Thank you so much.
Sure.